I'm Caroline Windsor. I'm a director of TFI Meeting Point, which is a PCO based in London, organising international and national association events around the world.
Looking at associations in more detail, why should audience engagement be a top priority for associations?
Well, associations have a number of different audiences that they need to engage with, and that's critical to their success in terms of attracting, retaining and growing their market. So giving different platforms for those audiences to interact is going to be the key to the success of the association.
And what are the major challenges for associations around audience engagement?
Obviously competition. There's an awful lot of people out there vying for a professional's time and money. So they've got to define their offering in terms of what they're offering for their membership and how they deliver it to deliver the best value for money and really make sure that their audience is engaged. And then extending the offer, so it's not just based on a single activity, that an audience feels engaged beyond the activity right the way through the year so that they keep coming back again and again and again.
What are your top tips for associations considering their audience engagement programme?
I think really clearly identifying the audience and what the motivation of that audience may be. So obviously delegates have or members have a different motivation to commercial partners, for example. So you need to be clearly defined in what you're offering to each of the audiences and then how you go about engaging with them. Looking at how the different audiences can help each other. So how, for example, could a commercial partner interact with another member or a new audience of perhaps younger professionals to bring them on board? So there's lots of different ways of interacting.
Finally, are there any notable success stories which might help other associations?
The one that comes to mind is a very recent case of success we've had, whereby an association has delivered a really cleverly designed and executed programme of events throughout the year, which has created a lot of interest for that target market, notably because it has CPD accreditation attached to it, and education is everything in this particular field. And what the association has decided to do, which is quite a radical step, was to say, actually, our events are only open to our members. They are not open to non-members. That was a departure from the past. And what it's done is basically added value in the perception of the audience to the educational programme, and then their membership has therefore increased exponentially because people have to be members in order to get hold of those products.